Carlos?
He's ready to go. He's got cleared.
How's he looked?
Good. He's probably be braced up because it's still they need it for the MCL for a little bit of stability. But he's cleared. He'll play.
What does it mean to have him all over?
Mike Bennett is, he's not full speed yet, but he'll be cleared to play. I don't know if he'll play or not.
But he'll go.
Yeah, he's going.
Roby and Barnett.
Roby, Barnett's still probable. Roby will play.
Coach, emphasis over the last couple of days. What'd you focus
Emphasis?
on? Yeah.
Just getting better in all areas. It's not like there's just one area that you have to get better. There's a lot of areas. So shoring up kicking game and our punt unit, making sure we got the right guys on there and it's real sound and then obviously defense, just tackling, and we tackled Wednesday and Thursday, and then offense, just consistency of moving the ball, and a really good day today.
What does it mean to have a full complement in the backfield for the first time in this season?
Well, it means a lot. I mean, that's especially those two are good players. So and their attitudes are fantastic. Stan Drain's done a good job with that group. There's you watch those 4 running backs walk around here. This kind of guys are doing good.
Did you transfer that play you were drawing up, those things you were drawing up on your board to the scheme this week? You told us about on Monday about having Carlos and in the same backfield.
Yeah, I think there's. I'm not going to tell you.
I know.
Urban, a couple of the linemen had said that Marcus Hall, they thought, looked a little more vicious on Saturday, getting after a little bit more. Just where do you think Marcus Hall is right now?
He's getting better. He's getting better. I don't think he's anywhere near his potential yet, but he's a much better player than he was in spring, and much better plays. He is. Someone asked me in the meeting the other day, "Are you better than you were in week 1?" Of course we are. There's certain players that are better, and he's one of them.
Going on the road for the first time, what's the biggest question about handling that?
I got enough guys here that've been with me at other places, so just the format, we walk in the hotel and I lose my mind if it's not. I want our players and our coaches to worry about game plans and focus, not where your locker is or what's dinner like and all that. So good thing it's not a long trip. I just wanted we pumped crowd noise in here. It'll be a loud stadium. We have been here before.
You said today was a good day. What made it a good day today?
The energy, and these guys. I was hoping I'd see a little. When you start playing your conference rivals, a lot of these players. I guess these guys grew up together, so you just see a little bit more demeanor to them.
You've been displeased with a little bit of a gag order this week. No players, no coaches, just D'Antonio talk. Does that tell you anything about their focus or anything?
No.
You were concerned about tackling. How difficult is it then with Bell, who apparently is somebody that requires more than one guy to bring him down?
Well, that's why we gave him Rod Smith and Briante Dunn all week and the scout team, so they could, that is a challenge. You face a great player, it's a challenge.
How well do you know Mark D'Antonio?
Pretty well. Obviously our backgrounds are very similar, and he reached out to me when he was at UC, where I went to school, and I came up there one time and spoke at his clinic, and a quality guy.
Obviously, the punt block, a lot of guys got in there. But in terms of Ben Buchanan, is he getting the ball off quickly enough?
Yeah.
That part of it's okay?
Yeah, one guy got in there.
Well, yeah. Zach got the guy, right?
Did you, I'm trying to remember, 86 or 87, did you
86,
have you been to that
87.
stadium?
When I was at Notre Dame, we were up there.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Well, I forgot about that. Yeah. Is there anything about that stadium that just...
I think they're right on you. I think I remember they're right there.
Yeah, it's like a real football stadium.
And it's not the Buckeye fans that are right there.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Irish fans either.
Yeah. But is there, I don't know, is there something to you special about playing in a place that's kind of like, 10-10 tie was there, I think, things like that. I mean, is there something special to you?
Sure, because I knew I grew up here, and I remember the great games and the great wars when Coach Hayes was the coach here and Duffy Doherty was the coach, and absolutely.
How close was Jordan Hall to being full speed coach? I mean, coming off that foot injury.
George Perlis.
Yeah.
I love it. I got to know him pretty good, and he took care of us a few times.
Yeah.
So really, I'm sorry.
Jordan Hall, how close do you think he is to being full speed coming off that foot injury?
Closer. I don't think he's full speed yet.
You think he will be at all this year?
I hope so.
Urban, you spoke after the game Saturday about maybe putting the defensive back, especially the corners, maybe in a little bit more press situations, leaving them one-on-one as you go through practice, and maybe they wouldn't be tested every play this week, but you feel more confident in their ability to step into those situations?
I always have. I think a lot of that's that determines, or that is determined by what's going on in the game. It's predicated by what's happening. So I have confidence in our corners. Not having Groby in there, I think, was a little bit of a issue, but Duran went in and did a good job. So yeah.
You had talked about giving Braxton the keys to the offense a little more last week with the stuff with the line of scrimmage. Is it more and more each week you would expect that you just sort of earn a little bit more with what he can handle? Or
Yeah, and it's just the normal progression. But yeah, at some point you like him to say, Braxton, go run the show out there, and here's your 4 plays, pick the right play and the right defense. And I was able to do that with other quarterbacks. At some point, I imagine he'll be able to do that.
At some point this year, or does it take longer than that?
It usually takes longer than that. Yeah.
As you look at their defense, is there one guy that jumps out? Does Golston jump out at you? Obviously,
the other guys. I have a lot of respect for Golston because he's he's kind of a freak of nature. But the other guy is hard. Yeah. And their middle linebacker, their field or the number 5, their corner.
How badly do you need some of these freshmen to step up, especially maybe in a base personnel situation defensively this week?
Oh, they're going to be in there, so they have to step up, and I think they're ready to. This isn't week 1, and they got a lot of experience. So,
do you think they'll have kind of wide eyes as a freshman?
Yeah, I think 1 or 2. I hope not. I hope that's where the other older guys help them out. But I think that all changes once the game starts. But I think it'll be pregame warm up and all that.
You said you had about 6 freshmen on your kicking unit, and you were going to kind of evaluate that.
Yeah.
Have you left it the same as it was?
Not on punt.
Okay.
Not on punt.
What's changed?
Older players.
Like number-wise, or?
What do you mean?
Like how many did you flip, or?
Well, I mean, it's the older guys are going to be at the point of attack. Kickoff, we still got some young players because they're actually doing a pretty good job.